I want to dance. Let me show you how. It took years to learn how to do that. How do you like me now? How do you like me now?
Does this mic work? Well then, fuck that mic! Hey yo, what the fuck?
My first language is patois. I make them know say what a Jamaican you talk to. A Jamaican you look on. Remember say me tell you. Me not deal with no foolishness, dreadlocks. Me not deal with no foolishness. So sit down and ski where you're there. You're rank. You're rank. So go ahead, dirty boy. When you're ready, me there. Me not gone nowhere, dreadlocks. Me not gone nowhere.
That is one big pile of shit.
Surprise, motherfucker.
I want to dance. Let me show you how.
Yes, big up people, man. As you can see, C Diddy was having the time of his life. Yeah, man, we know Wirtz is through the door. We know that Arteta is apparently in love with Rodrygo. We know that Gyokeres is trying to force a transfer and that price got absolutely scrapped by the president. So let's see what happens. Anyways, Livramento next, LB.
We'll see, innit? We'll see. Well, how long did it close for now? A week or something?
Till the 16th. So when's that till what? Next Monday?
I don't know what these guys are doing, man. It's so stupid, isn't it? But
it's like,
we'll see, man.
Next Monday,
What's stupid? What's stupid?
Exactly. I was thinking rich man problems. Look.
Like, what's stupid? I want to understand. I want to understand. What's stupid, LB?
Are you being serious?
No, I just want to understand first, just to make sure I didn't get it wrong. What are you referring to as stupid right now?
The transfer window is closed for 6 days.
Why is that stupid?
I think it's stupid.
Are you mad?
Why?
What are we doing here?
Bruv, you're not used to making transfers before this time. Why are you stressed?
Because why have they opened a transfer window for 10 days to shut it for 6 days to reopen it?
The big question is, why the fuck is there a World Club Championship? That's the real question.
No, you're just asking that because you're not involved, bro. Because you never won.
No, I'm not asking. I'm not asking anything. You're the one that was upset about it closing. I'm not asking anything, bro.
The worst European heritage.
You're the one with the issue here. You came on and said
the worst European heritage. I did clock that, innit? The worst European heritage on the panel. Oh, that's actually pretty mad. Isn't it?
Yeah, it's mad still.
Especially when we've got a Spurs fan on here.
You can deflect all you wanted, bro. The reality is you're stressed for no reason. I don't get it. This is where we are right now as football fans.
I think you're stressed. You're club, yeah.
You're
club, yeah. You know what I was told in January by Arsenal fans?
I was the only one on the stream smiling. I literally was the only one on the stream smiling. You're like, oh, fuck, man. Stupid, man. We signed 3 fucking players and the window's closed. Oh, stress. Nonsense. Anyway, oh yeah, now my people, it's your dark skinned man from the motherland. If you didn't know before, today you go understand. Big up the panel, big up Kaz. Smash the like, share, comment, subscribe. Big up all the jammers that got dealt with last week as well in that cup that we played against them. I've not seen or heard of them since. They were all running up Nigerian jokes beforehand. Now they don't want to talk about jollof rice and rice and peas. Nothing. It's plantain, not planting. The end. Continue. Thank you.
Ash, you must have seen better days. Thomas Frank.
Yeah, you know what? I'm not even fussed, I'll be honest with you. Like Thomas could do a thing, man. You know what I'm saying? I think he could do a thing, but with this board, you just don't know, innit?
You sound defeated before it's even begun.
What's happening here? LB's annoyed after signing 3 players. He's annoyed about replacing the most successful manager of his Spurs since he's been a Spurs fan. Like, what's going on, man? What's up? Kaz, are you good? Kaz, are you good?
I'm good, man. I'm relaxed.
Yeah, of course. You signed a player, bro. You know what I'm saying? So
players, plural.
I mean, players, yeah. So
yeah,
you know, must be nice, isn't it? That's what I'm saying. Right.
Yeah. I mean, LB's probably having the best time out of all of us. Let's be real.
I'm chilling, bro. I feel like it's just like it's got some anger inside.
I'm literally the only person happy on this stream, and I'm the one with the issue.
Bro, I said, no.
You were stressed. Okay, do you know what? Maybe it was the England loss last night.
I said the transfer window being closed for 6 days is stupid. And then you started going on a madness saying, why are you angry? Why are you angry? I think you've got some anger inside you because your
Africans are on the top and the English
like Rokies, bro. I don't know what's going on with you right now.
Yes, Kaz,
you've been acting a little bit weird these last couple of weeks, man, on this show.
Are you saying he's got a thing for you, LB? Like this?
No, I'm saying that. Like, I think.
Nah, so what it is, yeah, LB. I know you're upset that we weren't able to rattle me last week. I know you're upset about it. You tried very, very hard. He tried to rattle me over something that doesn't even exist, and we're still here. Big up, though. You're my guy, though. I'm coming to the UK soon as well, man. Big up.
Well, with LB, I mean, you can't exactly miss him. He's about 6 foot gazillion, mate. Do you know what I mean?
I heard, man.
Yeah. LB's a tall motherfucker, man. You know what? How about this? When he has to stand up, for his watch-alongs, I don't even know how. Like, see the table. Usually, you can bring it up to a certain height. With him, you can't even see in the damn picture. Do you get it? Like the camera? I swear to hell, man. If your cat was stuck in a tree, LB wouldn't. If your cat was stuck in a tree, LB wouldn't even need a ladder.
So that's a cool LB, like. There's the fire, bro.
I wonder he's always got his chest out, man. I get it now.
Yeah, man. You'd think he's short, man, by the way he slumped in his chair, but really, truly, his legs are probably like bending, and his kneecaps are probably touching the flipping desk. But yeah,
everyone always says that. You can't really tell, though, innit? You can't really tell, man.
No, not really. But same thing with Ash. To be actually not Ash. You're just.
I thought Monts was small, but apparently he's not.
Nah, man. Monts is like tall leg, short torso. But yeah, anyways, Wirtz, man, them before Monts comes in and does his I don't know what gimmick he's gonna come with, I'll be real.
It's long, regardless. It's long.
Yeah, I'm trying to look for 130k. I mean, 130 mil. He better start
120 before the Liverpool fans get you. No. It's 125.
I want a Ballon d'Or next year, bro. What do you mean? 130?
That's what I'm saying, man. He better start fire. No adaptation.
40 GA, easy. 40 GA, easy. I mean,
they have to do it, though, innit? Like, let's be real. Like, they have to sign him. Like, I heard people saying, Liverpool are going to pull out the deal in it because it's too expensive. Like, nah, they was never going to do that, man. Yeah, I mean, as soon as Bayern and City were out there, it was always going to happen, man. I'm just surprised that Leverkusen actually legit held out for the full fee. Because I thought they would have been like, negotiated a little bit, but they were just like, no. I think they knew that Liverpool, once they were involved like that, they had to get him. So we'll see, man. Liverpool good signing, man. You can't be shameless, bro.
Liverpool ain't on what City on, innit? Like, they're ready to pull out at any time, but Liverpool, like, boy, we're in there, mate. We're having kids, basically. That's what that means.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to ask you now. Like I asked Monts and Wolfie yesterday, but what's the expectations? Always I'm gonna have to ask all different content creators. What's the realistic expectations of someone that costs 126 million that plays attacking mid?
It's got to be one of the best players in the world.
40 GA, bro. That's what
40?
40 GA.
I don't know if you should look necessarily just at GA. Right?
Nah, you can't. Yeah,
because I don't think.
Oh, I know we shouldn't, but that's what I'm throwing out there. Fuck it.
Nah, I hear it still, but no, I'm saying for me, I'm like saying I think he needs to come in. I think he needs to be one of the best players in the league. He needs to be one of the best players in Europe. He does need to be like getting in the top 10 for Ballon d'Or nominations. And I think he needs to be like running games. You know what I mean? Like when you're watching Liverpool, you're going fucking everything's going through this guy. So like that's what you need, isn't it? When you pay 130 million quid for a player, you know you need top performances. So I wouldn't look necessarily just at GA.
Yeah,
but, he needs to be running the show for me.
So he takes over basically Salah, is what you're saying. That's what you think.
Nah, because I don't think Salah ever run a game. You know, Salah's an output guy. You know what I mean? He doesn't.
Yeah.
Wirtz is going to be in the middle of the pitch dictating.
But what I mean is, like the main man. You know, like Salah's the main man. Like teams kind of like try to focus on him. Do you know what I'm saying? You've got Wirtz now, like 2 or 3 players like onto him. Do you know what I'm saying? Trying to mark him out the game.
Probably.
So, and him having an answer for it as well.
He's got to find an answer for it. But the thing is with Wirtz, this is why I wanted him at City, is because he can drop deep as well. So he can drop deep, pick the ball up and deep, he can carry it forward, and then he can also play like as a direct 10. So it's going to be interesting, man, because obviously like we still don't know what striker they're going to get, and they need a striker in my opinion. But it's a madness, man.
Okay, let's keep it 100. I know what we're saying. He needs to do this, needs to do that, but let's keep it a buck. When it comes to the press, there's not going to be that sort of pressure on him. He's a Liverpool player. They'll be like, give him time. He'll settle in. He'll give some time to settle in. I don't reckon the narrative is going to be. I don't reckon the narrative is going to be he's got to hit for the ground running from the jump. But rival fans, let's pile on the pressure. We want the pressure. 130 mil means pressure. You got to perform week in, week out.
You know, it's going to be interesting. Go on. Now I was going to say that it's going to be interesting to see his physicality in the Premier League. I want to see because he's quite small and diminutive, isn't it? Do you know what I'm saying? I know he's
German, so he should adapt really. You know they got that.
But I just want to see how he measures up.
I think he'll be fine. You know why? Because we already seen this Arne Slot controlled football, right? And you add Wirtz in there, you find probably even more control. You know what I mean? They do that staggered press as well. I think he'd be fine. Because if you look at Xabi Alonso, the way Leverkusen press, it's not actually that much different to the way Arne Slot does it. That's why I say I think he just, no pun intended, but slots right in, innit? But again, with him, it's just, he has to hit the ground running. But in the same breath as well, it's about if you can control the game as well. Can you do it all by yourself when nobody else can do it? That's the way I look at it, personally. Because it's like, I think he's going to get GA regardless because he's got Salah in front of him. When you got Salah in front of you, I'm sorry, but lots of stuff's going to get buried off. When you got Diaz, he's going to definitely get in behind, as he usually does. And Gakpo's a shooter. And we don't even know what striker they might get. And sorry, Liverpool fans, you are not spending 150 million on Isak. Not this summer anyways. They're not going to let him go.
Where's this rumor coming from? I don't know.
These as soon as the what's it called? The Wirtz news drop, all these fake ITKs, here we go. All these fake ITKs just started coming on and say, oh, you know, now they're going to turn attentions to Isak and blah, 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 blah. And I'm thinking, oh, bro, give it a rest. Hey, look,
who's turning attention to Isak?
Liverpool.
Get out of here, man.
Fuck out of here, man.
He ain't even got a top.
Whoa. What the hell?
He's got his mum's robe on and glasses. It's crazy, man.
I thought he was going to get his PA tattoos.
Hey, bare chested as well, you know.
What's the Wirtz that can happen, right, Monts?
Listen, just know if I stand up, this channel's getting demonetized forever. So I'm going to stay. Yeah? I'm going to stay sat down for today.
That's the Bruce Biggie, you know.
Understand that one. I'm going to let you guys know that. You know, I'm going to let you guys know. I won't be standing up, okay? Bit breezy. But listen, guys, I hope you're all well. You know what I'm saying? I hope you're all well. This is a higher power that has just graced you guys today. I'm not here for too long, so just don't waste my time.
Oh God,
I'm saying that's all I'm saying. It'll be great to see you. Thank you for opening the door, for making this possible for me. You know, thank you. I hope you understand what that song has done for the YouTube community and how we can move forward. We talk about royalties and percentage cuts and get something done. My people will speak to your people.
Yeah, I don't want to be flying on Ryanair, innit? You know what I'm saying?
Listen, we got you. We got you. You know what I'm saying? We don't fly
with private jet, you know?
We teleport now. Don't worry about that. We teleport now. We don't even fly.
Right and air, you know.
We got the state-of-the-art technology, you know, and you'll be okay. You know,
can I know about this song? What song are we talking about?
Oh no, listen. That's rich people are talking, guys, please. So yeah, that's all it is. So thank you, Albie. I just wanted to let you know that's fine. We'll let you know when the medical's been booked, and we'll get the song out soon, and we'll sort out royalties and all that stuff.
Oh,
cheers, man.
But carry on squabbling about my player that you so often talk about. I'm just over.
We wasn't squabbling. We was having a really good, actually mature conversation about Florian Wirtz.
Until you arrived.
I see. Well, carry on talking about expectations. How many goals he's going to score? How many assists he's going to get? How close he's going to get to the Ballon d'Or?
Hey.
No, that's fine. You know what I'm saying?
When is the premiere, Monts? That's what we want to know.
Huh?
When's the premiere?
The premiere?
Sorry, when's the premiere?
Yeah. Funny old boy you are. Listen. I'm just here because I have to be. I have great things to be doing for the rest of the day. Honestly, I'm gonna go over to Germany and fly old boy back over, and we'll get the final papers sorted. You know.
I hate this guy. I swear down.
Hey.
You have to you have to let him run with it, unfortunately, bro.
I know, man. It's you know what the maddest thing is.
That's the worst part. That's the worst part.
No, the worst part is, you know what it is, another man has got Monts out of bed quick, and what I mean by that is usually he's about 20-25 minutes late per show, and we usually start about 15 minutes after what's been, you know LB, just let me know when you're ready or whatever. And then he was here at 12:07.
I told you I was getting ready.
He's here at 12:07 for the first time in months.
This is what it is, man.
I'm not gonna lie. Like, you gotta imagine though, with you, LB. I didn't see your Turkey stream, to be fair, and I don't know how you acted, but obviously the Florian thing is now over. But every time he scores, that video is gonna pop back up. I wonder how you would have acted if you got Wirtz over the line.
Yeah, bro, I didn't buzz him, man. I can't lie.
Plane tracking.
Yeah, that's what it is, isn't it?
Are you not happy with Turkey though? Are you not happy with?
No, I'm buzzing with Turkey, man. I'm buzzing with Turkey. Obviously, the guy's a fucking baller, isn't it? It's just like Wirtz is more
expensive.
Yeah, obviously it's more expensive, but it's more ready, innit? Like, I feel like
you didn't sound happy with that line.
Yeah, I was,
but I'm happy with him, but like that doesn't sound like even a little bit.
I'm obviously happy, innit?
How are you?
He's on you.
Saying
he's
on
after
I'm happy. Like, there's no happiness.
No, I am happy. Obviously, I am happy, innit? But like at the same time, like, is what
obviously
it is.
You're happy. Yeah, smile maybe we'd know.
I got a lot to be happy about, man. You know what I mean? I was smiling.
Why are you so stressed and shouting at the screen, bro? I don't understand it.
Because you're pressing me over nothing. That's why.
That's all he wanted to hear, That's crazy. Look how gassed he's getting. He's smiling, bare teeth, man. Okay, no.
Continue, Obi. Continue. Sorry, as you.
No, obviously it is what, isn't it?
He's gonna bang, man. Let's be real, man. He's gonna pop. But he's gonna pop. I can't see how he doesn't. Even Turkey, I don't see how he doesn't. I don't see how in the world where these whilst Monts is doing his whole charade of obviously talking like he's got loads of money and all that, them ones. I was just trying to run scenarios. How does he not work in this prem? If Szoboszlai can halfway get away with it, how does Wirtz not hot? Like, I don't see how he doesn't do what he does, but better. And even some was thinking that he's going to go off the left hand side. I'm like, they didn't pay 126 million to put him on the left hand side.
Stick him in the middle, man.
But are you guys not intrigued about what adjustment Slot is going to make for Wirtz? Because
he's changing his tactics.
Trent going and I'm intrigued to see what it looks like.
I promise you, he's changing his tactics, but not too much.
He has to do a little bit.
Yeah, of course he does. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a bit more of a role, where Gravenberch starts a little bit deeper. Gyokeres is a little bit more balanced, so it means that Frimpong can go further up the pitch if he's playing. Does that make sense? So Wirtz can play more of a controlling game with McAllister, and then you got Salah more inside, and the other winger can just be a winger still. Like, it doesn't really change much of the shape. But if you're gonna, because you would have known this, Monts, or any Liverpool fans, when you took out Szoboszlai's legs sometimes in the middle of that field, you could see that their press is not as potent as before. But with Wirtz, he's good at pressing, but not as strong as someone like him. You'd think, especially with someone like Frimpong and maybe Conor Bradley, they might change it up. But I think Conor Bradley's still going to be number one. Who says Frimpong starts?
Oh, listen, like what Hedy said, #both. I've got options now. You know, 2 for every. What it was? It. What, you know what? What was it Arteta said? What did Arteta say? 2 for every what? Cornelius, your manager said it was the first one to say that. 2 for every.
Now we're looking for Arteta quotes. Yeah?
Listen. This is what I'm saying. Listen, sometimes whether it's Bradley, whether it's Frimpong, whether we need legs, whether we need sheer ball playing ability, we just have options now. We just have options.
Honestly, who's better defensively out of Frimpong and Trent?
Trent.
Yeah. Trent's better defensively. Okay, so that's gonna.
I'm not sure about that. I'm really not sure about that.
There's no evidence to support Frimpong being anything remotely decent in defending scenarios.
Wait, who are you guys talking about?
Quite a few times. I don't think he's a shit defender.
I've seen a
Club
few.
legend Trent, 20 years deep.
I think Trent is a bad
corner
defender.
against Barcelona.
And then Frimpong's even worse.
I don't think so. I think it's a mad myth that's going around, and I just don't think that's the case at all.
Whoever you're comparing Frimpong to, Frimpong needs to. He's gonna have.
It's true. I just don't think it's true.
I've got lots of evidence if you want to go do this, because you can go do Bayern Munich if you want the bigger games, or you can go look at internationally when he's ever played. When he's in a 1v1 scenario, he gets skipped like he's not even there. Like, as in, the little shimmy to the right, and then you can just go in and go and shoot. You can't. That's the 1v1 thing that we can't chat about.
Cass, I'll say this to you. We've had a poor defense. We've had defensively funny right back for 8 years, and we survived, right? Do you know what I'm saying? So he just better bring the goods going forward. And if that's the case, then we're fine.
But Monts, I'm not expected to believe.
Please stop calling me that.
Montgomery.
Calling me
I
that.
don't expect 30 people in here of all Liverpool fans. I don't believe they've all watched Frimpong in it.
Listen, well, at least
they're only saying that because he's your player.
Lightning quick, so I think his pace can bail him out of certain situations, despite maybe not being the best 1v1 defender.
Yeah,
I've seen him a few times. I've watched him quite a few times, and I've never come away thinking he's a shit defender. I've just never done that
because his role's never really to defend.
I've seen him in defense. I've seen him in defense a few times, man. I've never come away thinking he's a trash defender. But with Trent, I felt that many times.
Is he good 1v1, LB?
No.
I just think he's I just don't think it's as big as people making out. I just think he's just okay.
Is it because he played with a back three behind him? I don't know.
Bro, the guy
I just think it's because most of the time.
Why are we talking about Jeremy?
Oh.
You guys know what day it is today. Why are we talking about Jeremy? No. That's like telling a 21-year-old woman that her birthday lands on Wednesday and it doesn't last to the weekend. It's just not for yesterday. Yeah, flow day flows for the whole week. You see what I'm saying? The whole week is flow day. So please, let's let Jeremy talk. We're talking about flow. Yeah. Now how much GA do you guys think is acceptable? Let's go back to that.
Now he wants to go back to that conversation.
Let's go back to that.
All of a sudden, Jeremy Frimpong can't defend. Yeah, let's have a conversation about that then. No?
Listen, I'm not here to talk about whether Jeremy can defend or not. Jeremy probably made the call to persuade him to go away from your club.
Man said Wirtz Wednesday.
Wirtz Wednesday, Flow Friday. I don't know which day it's going to be. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know which day it's gonna be, but I'm on my Wirtz behavior. Everyone knows this. You know what I'm saying? We're going vertically up. You know what I'm saying? This is what it is. You know. In terms of GA, I'd love him to get 20 GA, but I prefer him to be like if he gets 10 GA, I'd love him to get 20 GA.
Is that all comps?
No, Prem only. But what I would say is that for me, I want performances. The GA, I want 8 out of 10s minimum every game. Every game.
His debut, right?
Don't get me wrong, there'll probably be 1 or 2 stinkers, like he's human, fucking hell. But if he plays for 38 games, I want 35 of them to be 8 out of 10. Yeah.
Where do you see him playing? Wait,
hold on.
Wherever he wants, he can play goal. Wherever he wants.
Can we just address the can we address the 20 GA thing?
In the league.
Why will you be over the moon of 20 GA? We'll get to the.
No, I said I'll be happy with 20 GA as long as well as the performances. It can't just be this Bruno Fernandes thing where he's just tapping the ball to the right and manager smacking it from 20 yards. That's not what I've bought. That's not what I've invested my money in. Remember, when I made this purchase, the bank had to text me to make sure it was me. That's how much money I've just spent right now. They didn't think it was me. You guys have all done it before, right? When you make a purchase and the bank sends you a text to make sure it's you.
They don't ask me that.
Oh, well, they are.
They know. They know my club just spends money in it. You get me?
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
But they text me and said, yes, remember why it's you, and if it's not, and we'll block your account just to make sure no one's doing fraud on your account. Yeah, I texted them W. I didn't text them yes or no.
Did you reply and say, don't worry, guys, it's the Coutinho money? Is that what you?
I just texted. Yeah, they said buy your N. I said W. They knew what I meant.
Got you.
They knew exactly. That was the test. But genuinely speaking, I want performances. I want aura. I want a few tap-ins, shameless tap-ins. You know, I don't mind 1 or 2 performances where he doesn't do well when he scores 2 goals. I like a few of those, just so I can be really shameless. But for the most part, I want this man to be the face of the club alongside King Mo. And I feel like there's going to be crazy expectation because even the Liverpool fans, even we have a lot of expectation for young Florian. You know?
Does he win you the title then? Does he like help you to retain that title?
I believe so.
You'd like to think so for that price?
Yeah, you say like so. Liverpool already stronger than they were last season now,
no? Trent played a massive part. I will not take that away from him.
Oh, you remember him
Trent played a massive part. But you know, as you know, Kunle, when one Alexander leaves, another one joins.
Unbearable.
When you understand, you understand.
Arteta, this is your fault.
Oh god. So just generally speaking, please, sorry, cameras. Sorry, less of the cameras, please. Sorry, it's paparazzi behind the camera. I feel like there are going to be loads of expectations, and as I said, I can only thank LB, my dearest friend LB, for allowing this to be a reality. You know, I was a mortal before all of this. I was mortal. You know, I was a mudblood before all of this. Now I've ascended, and I don't want to go back. I don't want to go back. You know, I don't want to go back. You know, I see why these guys don't care about the 115. I don't want to go back. You know what? You see all that stuff about buying the league? That's just what broke people say.
Hey, come on!
Who is this guy? Welcome. Who is he? Arteta, look what you caused. This is what you caused.
This
all
guy,
that Netsman stuff. All that Netsman stuff, man. It was fun while it lasted. It was fun while it lasted. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know. You lot should have told me this years ago. But it's fine. Better late than never. know what I'm saying? Remember, what's that saying, guys? You're not ugly, you're just broke. That's what it is. Ugly. I'm rich, bitch.
Oh, no, that was too funny, bro. That
ugly billionaire.
That's all it is, man. So, listen, a couple yacht parties on the way, man. I can't wait, man. Listen, listen, get your money up, not your funny up, man. You know what they say. So, Florian's my guy, man. I can't believe there are a lot of people that are in doubt. Obviously, the signing. People were saying, Monts, where's Flo? I thought you went to Germany. You went to Spain for Zubamendi and you come back empty-handed. Where's Flo? We're starting to lose. They weren't believing in me. They didn't believe I could get the job done. I can get the job done. But here's the thing. When it comes to big boy business, big boy business. When it comes to all of that, it don't get done in a couple of days. It doesn't get done in a couple of weeks. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't get done in a couple of weeks. Sometimes these things take time. Caicedo took some time for Chelsea, even after he was announced by Ornstein and whatnot. I remember Declan Rice with their fight between City and that. I know that took a little bit of a while for him to, these things take time. So, yeah, man. How about this? I'd rather have Florian Wirtz than not have Florian Wirtz. That's the thing. You have to ask yourself, would you rather or would you not?
I hear it.
By the way, sorry, Cass. Fabrizio said something.
Oh God.
He said something quite he said something. You know what I'm saying? He said something. And it was something along the lines of Liverpool believed they won a crazy race because there were many clubs in the race for Florian Wirtz. Many of them are now denying their strong interest, but the reality is there were many, and that is in capitals, many clubs in the race. So I urge all of my enemies to come forward and own up. Come forward, step forward, own up. Own up. Okay.
I'm out of this now.
No need to deny.
I know I can't do that. I'm not.
No need to deny.
We don't have the facilities.
The likes of Man City and Bayern Munich are there in the open. So anyone else who were trying to get Wirtz who just denying it, it's okay.
1 sec.
It's okay.
Do you want to run the likes and with your
reveal yourself? And while you're doing that, guys, smash the like button. Smash the like button. For this channel to Wirtz, smash the like button. We're working hard. We're working very, very hard. And we want the stream to flow. We want the stream to flow very gracefully. Sorry, guys. Carry on.
To be fair, Ryanair and PJs, they're both going to the same destination, right? LB?
Say that again?
Ryanair and the PJ are both going to the same destination. Ain't that right, LB?
You can take like detours and that,
Listen, I am not here to speak ill of Saving Private Ryan. I'm not. I am not here to speak ill of that player. He is my favorite player outside of Liverpool. And just because he wears a Man City shirt, I will not be speaking ill of such talent. It's as simple as that. That is a supreme footballer for a supreme price. I can only commend yesterday's design. I can only commend it. So, what a player he is. And I can't wait for him to light up the Premier League because I'm sure he will. Saving Private Ryan is a absolute baller. And LB, we'll see you on the field, brother. See you on the field. Can you imagine City Pool is back, bro. City Pool is back.
Or it just never left.
It was a good era for me. I can't lie. There's a reason my name is at the start of that,
Oh, but I was broke those days. It's different now.
Lai says Jackson had 20 plus GA. He needs Palmer numbers or flop.
That's why Monts is speaking about performances, isn't it?
Yeah, I hear it. So I see that angle. That was good, though. It was such a good angle.
Yeah,
I didn't see many of those
Such a
from
good
Marvel.
angle.
my head up.
Starting the steam.
Yeah.
Everyone
you
else.
might start-
I'm not going to talk about GA,
Well
but
played.
everyone else we talk about is GA.
You know what?
but
You know
my
what? He
ball
might
up.
start claiming.
Nah,
I
He
gave
might
you a
start
number.
claiming.
I said 20. I gave you a number.
Let me guess, Monts. That's Coutinho money.
Coutinho money.
After all these years, the Spanish spending it.
All right, listen. You know what Barcelona are like, man. €100 a day or so, €100 a week or something. You know them, man. What is you know? Tell you they owe you money. Ask me if I got risen that, if I got roach and shit. But you still owe me bread. Always got weed, but owes me money. Barcelona.
That's crazy.
That's
That's crazy.
man, there, bro. I ain't with them again.
Quick one.
These lyrics.
I know once asked about 2 minutes ago, but there's 4,000 people passed through the stream and only 316 likes. So there's literally been, to my knowledge, 3,700 people have decided to flip through this stream all with accounts and said, you know what, I haven't gonna like this video yet. How about this? 20 might leave right now and another 30 might join. And they still haven't, and then ones that left and joined still haven't liked the video. Because they can't be asked. But they don't realize what it does for videos sometimes. So that's why we always explain what it does, even though it's annoying. Everyone in the chat though, I pretty much know that you lot who are actively typing are usually liking the video, like, because chat rate moves quite mad. But it's the ones that do watch. Maybe they're in their cars, to be fair. Maybe they're at work listening. They can't get caught by their bosses. You know, otherwise you get people like Monts saying, just get rid of you. So I understand that point. But if anyone wants to go and like the video, you know what to do, man. Yeah, Wirtz is a good signing, man. Cherky's an even better one. But yeah,
you
move.
talk to me on that one. Talk to me. You can't just drop that and then just not talk to me about it. Talk to me.
Did I stutter?
I want you to explain your reason. Give me some detail.
Because the thing is, goalposts get moved all the time, and we say, what's the closest league to the Premier League? We say league. We say Liga. No, we don't even say Bundesliga. We say Liga. So there's one factor. For someone that's 21, just a touch younger, and carried Lyon with someone like Lacazette up front to get a European place, and again, I think so. I think there's another factor there, and also he's 100 million less.
He's 100 million less.
I know what I'd rather. I'm not trying to knock Liverpool, like you said, like Monts said. I'd rather have Wirtz than not have Wirtz, but I'd rather have Cherky. And how about this? So would Monts.
So wait,
before you come in, when a broke person says, "I'd rather get the cheaper option."
That's what but you said he's your number
one. I get a discount. It's just discounted stuff. That's what broke. How about this, Cass? The old me would have said the same thing. I would have said the same thing.
But you only get discounts on tampered goods.
But now that I've got money, it's different now. Sorry, carry on.
You're not looking for the bargains anymore.
Carry on.
You don't look at the price, you just look at the quality. Is that what you're saying, Monts? Is that go to the restaurant, you don't look at the prices. Whatever I want to eat, I have. One of them.
Yeah, man, got Tesco. Yeah, it's true. Tesco got rampage.
Bro, how about this? I don't even have that many Man City fans in my DMs. You know why? Because the rich understand the rich. Do you understand?
Many of them.
It's the Man United fans that are talking to, and I just don't understand it. Like, I don't understand it. They used to be the guys with all the designer. That used to be them. 8 million here, 80 million there. But as I said, no one has Giuseppe's anymore. No one buys Giuseppe's anymore. It's old designer. It's old money is talking to new money. Do you know what I'm saying? Old money's, you know what I'm saying? Like, I talking to me about designer from last year, and that. Give him, like, you know what I'm saying? Man, I chatted to me with 04 Timberlands, bro. Get the new plates, man. What we doing here? Old money.
That's true. That's what he's gonna say. K5. Cherky was our second choice. I wrote.
Listen, as I said, I'm not here to slander Cherky, bro.
I would say, would you not, regardless of the prices, I would say Cherky has just the same amount of pressure on him as Wirtz, because a lot of quote unquote top sides kind of turn their nose at him because he's quote unquote.
I don't think he. No, I disagree.
I'm not saying that's true. I'm thinking with I think when you're buying a player,
a
bit of a problem, no.
Nah. Well, I think that's a lot of bullshit. Anyway,
I'm not saying it's true, but the rumors are
but there's no way. There's no way you can say.
Have you heard the rumors, LB? Have you heard them?
I heard the rumours, man. Yeah, and that's it. Rumours. There's no way you can say Turkey has the same pressure on him, yeah, as Wirtz. When Wirtz is further along the development line than Turkey and cost £100 million more than Turkey.
Can't lie, man's an invincible though.
There's just no way.
Well, thingy, innit? Wirtz is an invincible.
Yeah, but Cass, do you hear what I'm saying? Like you can't. No one can tell me.
That's a fair argument. That's a fair argument.
Yeah.
I was just trying to trigger you to be fair. But yeah.
Oh, Monts is a joke, man. He says 2 seconds. My laptop is freezing. Let me buy a new laptop, quick.
We're gonna have to put up with this until May. We're gonna actually have to put up this until May.
Hey, people! I'm gonna keep doing this. I really want to see 600 likes for once in this stream. You know, I don't know about your stream, LB. They all love you and everything. Monts will be back in a second. But again, look, lots of you are passing through. That means you can pass a like, even if you leave in a minute or in a second. Keep running those likes up and get onto one another. But anyways, by Liverpool, Arteta, man, I said it yesterday. I just see this man in a flipping. I just see him in Arsenal colours, man. I see him in a red shirt, and I'm gonna say the other name as well. I said, and it's for Liverpool fans. I see him in either an Arsenal or Liverpool shirt. Something just I can just see Rodrygo with it. Maybe because it's like Real Madrid because they got white and you got white sleeves. But Arteta's got this.
Liverpool spent 200 million in one window.
Huh?
Over 200 million in one window. You think Liverpool will do that?
No, all right, cool. You know what? To keep on the Liverpool part, Núñez is gone. Let's get it straight. He's gone.
How much did they get for him?
Where? Yeah, where?
I don't know. Enough.
I thought he rejected it. I thought he rejected him or something.
No, Atletico Madrid. There's that. Ornstein came out yesterday that obviously Atletico Madrid are showing mad interest. Basically, if you read the actual article, so he's got more than what he's got more than one suitor. Come on, when it comes to Simeone, and if they talk a little bit of Spanish from South America, man gets a hard on, man.
Yeah, but they got Alvarez, so why did they need him?
Partner them together. He'd basically be like their Soul-off. You know, you got Griezmann, Alvarez, and then they'll have like Soul-off and Núñez as options.
Madrid is like the weirdest team in Europe. Like, they're just so.
What do you mean, though?
Like the players they buy, it's just weird. Like they'll get like some baller, and then they'll go buy some like proper dead guy.
Gallagher.
Is Alvarez actually available? Like right now, like why is
not? I think next year. I think next year when he doesn't win anything again, he's going to be like, yeah, this is actually dead. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Núñez makes a lot of sense.
And I think for him to get up, man. He's won everything in football, and he's like 23.
Yeah, you know what? You're right. To be fair, but he might. You know what? He could be on the move next year, but I don't see him moving to a Man City rival. He still loves the club. Like I think he makes of Man City. That's why I just don't know. I wouldn't be. That's why I said I wouldn't be surprised if they say, you know what, we're gonna link you up with Yamal and somebody else.
That'd be naughty. That, you know.
Do you know naughty? That's a but the thing is, it's like when I think Hansi Flick would love someone like that. Absolutely. I'll say they're gonna go get Isak or Alvarez, but I can also see, you know, Atletico Madrid and Real Madrid make signings with one another as well. It's not unknown.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
I can see Alvarez there as well. But yeah, no, it's not, who cares? Núñez is going to leave, so it's like I can still see them getting Rodrygo. But with Arsenal, came out today. I think his name's something Cortegena. He's quite a good journalist. Gives him an M. But regardless, he was saying that Arteta is basically in love with Rodrygo, and it's going to basically Arsenal's going to go all out for him this summer.
That'd be mad if they do that.
Sensational.
They need to put that up, man. They need an X Factor player in it, not these like Marinos and shit.
I'll get a post up as well.
I think Rodrygo.
Marino even went too far, bro. We got Tweedledee and Tweedledum on our left side already, man.
That's the Mario Cortegana.
Oh, did you see his goal again? Bro, I think Marino. I think bro, this guy might be a striker, man. Like, does actually.
I don't think he's a striker, but I think he can play with a striker.
He's like Scott McTominay, in it for Napoli, bro. Is the Spanish Scott McTominay? I'm not even trying to like banter or anything. He's actually like
that's a good example.
He's like the Spanish Scott McTominay, man.
Scott,
you can't diss Scotty too hot. You're my watch anyway. Casner, isn't it? That's my guy.
I'll be real, man. Like McTominay this year's been unreal, crashing the box and that.
Yeah, so it's come from the Athletic. So it's not a dead source. It's not like he's a good journalist, Mario. So what's it called? So it's not like he's dead. It's when Arteta has that obsessive disorder with something. Yeah, he's
relentless about it.
Even in Kai Havertz, I'm having Kai Havertz. How about this? Even Berta, get in the bin. I want Sesko. Love.
Yeah, he's like that, man.
Or he did a PowerPoint presentation to Berta on Sesko and he agreed. Won him over.
100% he did that. 100%.
1,000,000% did that.
You know, bro. But I don't know. Do you reckon Rodrygo's a bit flimsy though? For Prem?
Huh?
Do you reckon Rodrygo's a bit flimsy for Prem or no?
No.
Nah,
you don't think so? You don't think he'd have to be a physical?
Nah, I think he actually is a really physical player. He's like one of those like stocky guys. Like he's quite, he's not a massive tall. He's quite a stocky guy for his size. So I think he'll be fine, man. I think he'll be fine. Anyway, I've got a dip, man. Sorry, I forgot. I've got some on. So big up to you guys. Yeah,
go on,
bro. Take it easy, man.
I don't know where Monts is, but Monts needs to hurry up.
Yeah, like Rodrygo. I think with the Rodrygo stuff, we would learn a lot more through watching his role.
Don't
worry.
Through watching his role in the World Club Cup, what type of role he has there, I think that would either sway it. Like if he doesn't get any minutes on the left, which he probably won't, that might sway. Like I actually have the chance to go to a club who disciplined us in the Champions League last year. They've got a position on the left for me, which I can make mine. Like I don't think he's scared of playing. They're battling with freaking Trossard and Martinelli. Like, I don't think that's any competition.
Do you think he'll be asked to do a lot of defensive work though? Sorry to cut you, bro. Like like Martinelli's asked to like get up and down the wing, the flank, and defend as well. Or do you think he's going to allow him to be,
To be honest, I think he'll be asked to do more defensive work than he's been asked at Madrid, but I don't think he'll be to the level of Martinelli. I don't think he'll be, because he can give so much more in the final third. Because I'm just picturing him getting all the chances Martinelli got this season. I'm just thinking, how life could be just so much different. You get me? So,
how old is he again? How old is Rodrygo? It's young, isn't it? He's still kind of young, isn't it?
24. Like 24.
Yeah, he's still mad young, bro. Yeah, he's still mad.
Is he actually? Is he? What is he? He's actually 24.
You wouldn't think so. That's why I have to ask. You wouldn't think so, would you? Because he's been about for time. But I think he's young still.
Wait, let me have a look. You know what?
I'm having a little.
I thought he's been around forever.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
When he's 25, he's 25 in January. That's ages away.
Yeah, he's 24, bro. Yeah, see? That's what I'm saying. So
yeah, he's a beast. He's a beast. And you know what? I know there was before Jimmy had a not an issue, but he had a question about he questioned his output.
Wait, Thomas, are you hold on, Thomas, are you all right? This Arsenal fan is a mug. Then again, most of them are. Like, what's your issue, bro? Like, what's the issue, Thomas? Why are we mugs? Explain yourself with a super chat, preferably.
Wait, actually, let me ask the question because I didn't even see that till now. First and foremost, is he a mug as a person or is it because of the team he supports? Because if it's as a person, you're gonna get removed, innit? So I'm gonna give you a cheat code, innit? You can go watch another stream, innit? Yeah, ladder. If it's as an Arsenal because he supports Arsenal, then yeah, you know what? Fair play. Don't care. But yeah, anyways. Yeah, what I was gonna say with Rodrygo again, is the output question. And I said it's not, I don't think often when he's continuously played on the right hand side, like I think he's limited to what he can do, but we know he's got a bit of X factor in him. So that doesn't worry me. Whenever I see him play off to the left, like against Espanyol last year, for instance, or Las Palmas, which is another game, you can go watch it. He played off the left and he scored. And he's got an assist in one of those games. So 2 G8, if you want to talk about the output. And I feel like with Arsenal, where it's a little bit more balanced than what Madrid got going up front, I think if you provide him a proper striker, then I think his output is going to be just fine. I don't even care about his output too much, to be fair. It's what he can create for the number 9. I think that's what Arsenal, I think he has a mix of everything. Does that make sense? Like
yeah.
Like Luis Diaz's end product's questionable, but his overall game is very good. It's just the final part is okay. What can you do? The final ball, the final shot, everything else is a normal winger. Diaz is cracked, in my opinion. I think he's very good. So that's why I look at Rodrygo. He's fast. He can definitely got Majinks. He's got X factor about him. He's definitely got both feet.
Do you think Arteta's going to prioritize Rodrygo over like getting that centre forward? Because the way you lot are saying it, you're saying like, right, he definitely wants him. He's hyped, like that's his guy. And when he got his eye on something, he must have it. So, like, do you think that gets done before centre forward?
You know what, Ash? It's one of them ones where it's at the stage where it doesn't really matter because I think we're getting both. Like what order they come in for me is not really that important because I genuinely believe because of how the board January, we've promised my man we're gonna get you both in it. That's what I could be chatting shit, but that would be the only thing that would make sense for why they announced Zubimendi in January, why we didn't get any money in January, even though we should have. That's the only thing I hope, and also because of this new director of football coming, I believe the embarrassment of Edu, they'd want to make a statement this summer. Again, these are just all assumptions based on just.
No, to be fair, he did say like, right, you know, we're gonna be excited. Fans are gonna be excited for the summer. He's excited for the summer, isn't it? So let's see if it lives up to the hype, innit? Do you know what I mean? And Rodrygo, to be fair, would be a statement signing.
Rodrygo, like I don't care. Like for me, because I've been quite consistent. I didn't want Sesko last summer, so I'm not gonna jump on the bandwagon and get deceived because Arsenal fans are sending me videos of him jumping higher than Ronaldo. That's not gonna get me motivated. But if we get Rodrygo, even if Arsenal get me Ollie Watkins, I wouldn't be that mad. Obviously,
are you challenging?
Obviously, I'm exaggerating, but
I'm not challenging. Sorry, are you? Is that you then? Like you're saying, "Raw, we're back." Then Arsenal are back if you get Rodrygo and Sesko.
What do you mean by back? I don't. What do you mean by back?
Like, are you winning the Premier League? I mean, that's what I mean.
If our window looks like Rodrygo, Zubimendi, and
Sesko,
Arteta has zero excuses. And all those Arteta sexuals as well have zero excuses. Or not.
Didn't Rodrygo say happy?
Didn't he what?
Oh, in his Instagram post.
Yeah. Go look at his Instagram.
Bit of PR goes a long way.
Yeah. He's not going to say sad or.
Yeah, that's what I say. He's not like it's like when I saw
he didn't have to say anything, Cass. He didn't have to say anything.
Yeah, but I mean,
no, but look. Do you know what I reckon?
You know what's
I didn't know that.
Wait, let me land this. He could be happy, but could he not be happier?
Acting like you don't watch Love Island, they switch all the time. I'm happy, but maybe I could be happier. I mean, one of them ones. And then also, Monts. Look, at the end of the day, he loves Real Madrid. So if there's a scenario where he can get more game time and be more important, he's gonna probably want to stay there. So he's probably saying, "I'm happy to see what Alonso's saying about this World Cup and see how he uses him. I've given you everything. I've shown you that I'm committed for this championship, and you still disregarded me. All right, fuck you. I'm out. Maybe it's that. Maybe I'm just being devil's advocate here. I'm just analyzing both sides of the scale. You know what I'm
saying? Maybe I might check on his availability. We'll see.
You ain't getting Wirtz and Rodrygo in the same window, bro. I don't give a damn.
Well, they said I wasn't getting Wirtz in one window, so you know. I guess things change, right? Here I am with shades. Here I am with shades and a robe. You know.
Beautiful.
You know. Beautiful.
I mean.
Yeah, you're right. But I feel like Arsenal putting in groundwork for this guy, man, already.
I saw Trent.
The fact that he's won everything at Madrid.
He's the only player for me that can save your transfer window as it currently stands, compared to what the other lot are doing.
No, I would say we'd have to do a lot less if he comes to the club. I wouldn't say he saves it.
I think he saves it. Zubimendi, great pickup. People didn't know. So I think it's like you're gonna pay it in installments of like 60 million, which makes it even cheaper rather than upfront. Makes sense. Most clubs do it. It's like a cheat code for Spain. They know that you're gonna put a little bit more. Then obviously Sesko, but it's like okay, Sesko's a little bit underwhelming. So, but if you go get Rodrygo, you're like, yeah, I like that lineup. It's fluid.
Yeah,
it's definitely.
Have you got the money for Rodrygo? Do you need any money? Just let me know. Holler at me. Do you need any money? Good lady. Do you need?
You can send me money personally. I need some pounds when I'm coming.
Oh no, I'm broke in real life. But yeah, if you need any money, that's not. Yeah.
Rich in spirit, boy. I hear it.
You know what I'm saying, come on, man. We broke, baby.
Are you optimistic about Arsenal at the moment, though, Kunle? Considering like everything the scrutiny around obviously Arteta in general, like are you quite optimistic?
No.
What did you do, Monts? What did you do?
He's got man scrambling.
How is his mic just turned off all of a sudden? Man said, no, you didn't take my offer. Well, I'll take your mic away from you.
He's got man scrambling.
He's got the thing. I think you have to tap the top of it.
I have to press unmute, the unmute button.
Try now.
All right. It's what? Fuck it. Hey, Monts. Hey, which guy do this, please? In the name of the Father and the Holy Spirit.
Told you, a higher power.
Hey, am I up to look? I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm nothing right now when it comes to Arsenal. I'm nothing. I'm not optimistic. I'm not sad. I'm nothing. Literally, I'm a tennis fan. That's where I am right now. Great French Open final on the weekend. That's where I'm at. There's nothing going on. The window's closed. There's nothing to get excited or frown about.
Well,
it's just another summer where we're linked with.
Is it closed? Is it closed?
Oh,
yeah, but you know what I mean. But at least, you can't officially sign anyone for the next week. I'm not optimistic because if the players that we're linked with end up happening, then boy, it is what it is. Then I'm excited, but there's nothing to be excited about yet.
Yeah, about Gyokeres, apparently he's forcing his transfer. He's taken off Sporting away from his social. When he saw it on his Instagram, and also something it came out from Fabrizio and actually just everybody basically said the Sporting. Maybe this is why Arsenal didn't want to do business with them. It's because it's like the difficulties with this their president at the moment, or whoever he is, the owner, the CEO, whatever you want to label it.
And also you pump them as well. You pump them.
Yeah, you
absolutely pump them. So it's like imagine pumping them and taking one of their better attackers. That's
true.
dark.
It's true, you know. Yeah,
literally. So literally, apparently he's thrown a strop a little bit. So Record Portugal's got this one absolutely bang on before anybody. So credit to them before your Fabrizios and all that. So whoever wrote for them got it correct the other day. He said he's told Sporting he will never play for them again. The player is ready to go on strike and will not return for pre-season. The relationship between the club and player is broken. Man United and Arsenal remain interested. And the president said Sporting will not accept 60 million plus 10 million euros. So what's 70 million? They want 80 million euros, which is like 64 million quid.
You probably
run it. Run it. I don't want 60. I don't want 60 million pounds. I want 64 million pounds. Okay.
Yeah, he's going United.
Sure. What was Nunez's numbers in Portugal, bro?
Nowhere near as much as his.
Not as impressive, but they were decent. They weren't as impressive as Gyokeres. But
they're nothing alike either. I say this all the time. Nunez is not crap. Well, in some instances, he's like Werner a little bit. Movement's elite, gets into unorthodox situations. Just when it comes to the finishing part, it's just like, mate, you finish all the hard chances, but everything easy. It's like Giroud. All the hard chances buried. All these chances. Why can you not put it back in the net?
But you can actually hold up the ball and play it.
That's the biggest difference. Is it was there was, you know what though, I remember when he first landed at Arsenal, I think like, who the fuck is this? And he went on that goal drought, and then everyone, I feel like a lot of Arsenal fans said, fuck this guy.
Nah, Giroud's the perfect backup striker. He's not a mean. He's the perfect.
Nah, he's in football today. He's one of the best strikers in the world.
Yeah,
facts.
Yeah,
facts.
It's hold up.
Man are hailing up
Giroud played for Man United.
Chris
Wood for Man United, they're cheating. No. If Giroud played for Man United, they're cheating like Weghorst and Xerxes.
No, he's not like that. Don't do that, because if you put Giroud into, let's say, imagine you put Giroud
like Xerxes, bro.
Imagine you put Giroud with Salah.
Stuff
like that. Are you mad?
Yeah, bro. One of the best strikers in the world is a stretch.
He went to Milan, won them a title pretty much, I swear, as well. And then look at them now. When he left, he's cold, man. He's got better age.
But not one of the best strikers in the world.
So okay, cool. For Benfica,
who's better then? Who's better? Giroud or Chris Woods? Blood? Who's better?
In one season.
Giroud or Chris Woods, you know, man.
Who?
No, but that's two man have been hailing up this year. Chris Woods and that, and fucking all these scrubs.
Giroud's much.
I don't remember Giroud ever scoring 20 goals in a Premier League season, but calm. We'll have that conversation.
Okay, Chris Woods.
He's had a better career, and he's better technically. They're different types of strikers.
Who's had a better career?
Well, Giroud, of course, Giroud's had a better
Of course,
career.
he won a World Cup. He won a World Cup without even scoring a goal.
Went to
They're not
Chelsea,
even in
went
the
to
same
Milan,
sentence.
won cups
Crazy.
everywhere he went.
In any sense.
Oh.
He won the league at Montpellier, for fuck's sake.
Why? That's how you got the move. A PE teacher.
You're saying he'll be one of the best strikers in the world.
Imagine
today.
that.
First thing you mentioned is Chris Wood. What the fuck, man?
But PE teacher, but that's what he's coming up
No,
against.
but that's who people are freaking hating. The best strikes in the world right now.
You're an Arsenal. You know what? You're an Arsenal fan, and I know you weren't speaking about Giroud like this when he played for your club. So.
His story's cracked,
that's
man.
what I'm saying. That's what he said. Now, Monts.
You remember he was
now,
playing semi-pro as a English teacher or a PE teacher or something like that, and then one goes to Montpellier, wins the league. No, Giroud pretty much off the bat, bro. Off the bat with Montpellier, and the Montpellier just came on the face of the earth. Bit like Bordeaux.
Too much of Giroud, bro. He's a very good player, but
who would be best? Who would be better striker than today?
No,
give me a few names. I know you can say Isaac. I know you say Isaac, Kane, and everybody. You'd be struggling.
Bro, Giroud wouldn't be.
He's better than Gyokeres. He's better than Osimhen. He's better than all these men.
He's what?
He's better than all these men. We get today. All of them.
He's not better than
all of them.
What?
Because in today's game, the centre. Right, let hear me out. In today's game, the centre backs are a bunch of pussies, pretty much. Yeah, majority of them. Yeah, they're not like they're not your hard men that you used to have back in the day. One that were going to get stuck in.
Bro,
you would outclass most defenders today. A younger Giroud. Would you
no,
mean?
no.
Sure,
you know what it is?
Not Osimhen.
No.
He is better
You
than
got to
Osimhen.
understand, Giroud wouldn't score enough goals to survive the agendas that run in today's football. That's the bottom line.
What do you mean? He's got love these guys for like habits and that. What are you on about?
I'm telling you, bro. Giroud is a very good striker, and for what he brings in terms of hold-up play and bringing the wingers into the game, can be utilized at the highest level. However, his lack of goals would be a problem for teams here trying to win big if he is the lone and only first choice striker.
Different era for me. Worst goal. By the way, goalkeepers are worse at shot stopping these days, and defenders cannot defend. That's why it's different. That's why it's a different
defenders cannot defend.
They can't really defend.
You think the fish and chips defenders of 15 years ago than fish and chips defenders, bro?
Yeah,
go look at the clips.
Hear me out, yeah.
Monts is never going to agree with that because he's
I don't mind. But aerially, defenders have got much worse. By the way, when it comes to just pure defending, they prefer ball playing defenders than actual defenders. Yeah, goalkeepers are more rated about their feet than what they can do with their hands. Yeah, back then was just pure shot stoppers. That's what I'm trying to say. These days, bro, Giroud would make mincemeat of these guys today.
No, he wouldn't.
That's a fact. Yes, he would.
He likes that defenders can dribble now.
Guess what? The defenders are better athletes. They're better athletes. Don't say it one way, then say the other way. Better athletes.
They can just dribble. That's it. That's what it is.
Giroud actually outclassed,
but they can't read the game. They can dribble, but they can't read the game.
When you don't want all this high press shit going on, Giroud ain't pressing shit. I'm telling you, today's game is a different game. Not saying it's a better game, but it's a different game.
Giroud has scored 10 headers in one season against the Spurs and Man United side. 10.
It's a different game, bro. You think man can get away with scoring 4 goals and man into play?
It's different era, man. Different era, man. Come on, man.
I reckon it was more goals with these defenders that they have.
PSG winning.
This guy was
Chris Wood is scoring 20 goals in the Prem, and you're saying Giroud won't. Get the fuck out of here.
Giroud ain't scoring 20 goals.
PSG won the Champions League with an old Marquinhos at centre back with Pacho, bro.
He's a centre back.
Scoring 20 league goals.
Pacho, bro.
We're talking about a striker.
Come on, man.
Come on,
man. Come on,
you lot are letting this nostalgia get the best of you.
No, it's not, man. It's different era, bro. It's different era, man. It's not the
different
same.
era. You were playing 6-7 years ago. What are you talking about?
Yeah, it's a different era.
6 years ago.
Old man winning Europa Leagues and World Cups.
What?
Yeah, as an old man.
Listen. All right, listen. You know
he
what?
came into the professional game at like 24 at 2012. Came a little bit before then, about 210, but yeah.
Fine, guys. We'll agree to disagree, man. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, come on, man. What if Isak came Liverpool? Then what? He's not going Liverpool. But if you're saying what if, then I'd cry. How about that? I'd cry.
That would be
I'd legit. I'd be vexed. And I'm not saying that just for the camera, where I would legit be vexed. I'd go to my room, I'd look up at the ceiling thinking, why? How about that?
By the way, I'm not saying, for those who think I think Giroud shit, I don't think he's shit. I think he's a very good striker. It's just, as I said,
You do.
No, you thought Giroud was shit. When he didn't get Ozil that assist record. I know you.
We didn't even do
I know.
content.
You know when Ozil didn't get that. You know when Ozil didn't break that assist record. I know you was.
That juju that you're doing earlier can't work on this, bro. Sorry.
Listen, all I'm saying is, Kunle, you know when Ozil didn't break that assist record.
Yeah.
Don't worry. I know how you was reacting.
Yeah.
I know how you was reacting. You know what I'm saying? As I said, Giroud got better with age.
Giroud, man. Why you
Giroud got better with age. He got better after.
Giroud is 38 years old, bro, going on 39.
Where's he playing now?
I think did he retire?
Hold on, he's in America.
He's playing for LA, Los Angeles.
Yeah, so this is what I'm saying. Giroud could have been the reason why Ozil didn't get the assist record, and
he was the reason. He was the reason.
Okay, no problem. He can be that person and still get 20 goals in this league right now.
He ain't getting. Has Giroud ever scored 20 goals in the league?
Bruv, Havertz is nearly getting 20 goals, man. So fucking Giroud can.
Has Giroud ever scored 20 goals in a domestic campaign?
I don't think defending has been this shit ever.
Then give it a fucking rest, man. Like, just give it a rest. He ain't scored. Maybe in Serie A. Maybe Serie A. I don't know.
Chris Wood is better than him. No problem. Let's keep it pushing.
I didn't say Chris Wood's better than him.
But Chris Wood scored 20 goals in a fucking season. So why can't Giroud?
But you just stop going on like he's this master goal scorer.
Actually, there you go. He scored 21 for Montpellier in one season. Done. And 12 assists.
No, but I don't get how man can say Chris Wood ain't better than him, but he's scoring 20 goals.
I didn't say Chris Wood ain't. I didn't say Chris Wood's better than him.
But he's scoring 20 goals, so why can't Giroud?
Brother, because Giroud is not a goal scorer like that. Not a goal scorer like that.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna lie though.
He's a link up, man. You were acting like Giroud was a gunman, bro. He wasn't no gunman.
I know he wasn't a gunman, but in today's game, he'd be a gunman. How about this year? For someone that's not that great, he got 105 goals in 253 appearances for Arsenal and 37 assists. For Milan, he got 49 goals in 132 and 20 assists. For Chelsea, he got 39 goals in 120 games and 14 assists. For Montpellier, 39 and 17 assists in 85 games. Even Tours, the league below, he got 38 goals and 9 assists in his younger career. For someone that's not that, for someone that's not elite, like that, when you look at them numbers for someone that's a target man, that's elite in today's game.
How many goals does Giroud have in the Premier League?
He scored 90 overall. He scored 90 and got 28 assists. So he's 10 away from being in the 100 crew. Not that bad, is it? Not that bad, is it?
Still not a gunman, though.
No, he's not a gunman, but today's a gunman. Because when you're playing up against scrubs like Levi Colwill and that, come on, man, give it a rest. Give it a rest, man. Waiting that, give it a rest, man. He's outclassed them by IQ alone. He'd bully them. He'd bully them physically differently. Man, come up against De Ligt and Van der Ven in the air.
Giroud is fucking stiff. Stop saying that,
He's great in today's game.
He's still got 20 goals
man.
He's great in today's game.
Talking about this guy like he's Messi, blood.
The same way you talk about. What do you mean? He's no different from someone like Bobby Firmino, bro.
Wait,
hold on. Giroud better than Lukaku?
No, Monts. You're telling us that fucking Chris Wood can hit 20 goals. Giroud can't. And then you're telling me Giroud's better than Chris Wood. How do those things make sense?
Stop bringing up Chris Wood.
No, but I have to because that's the current person that's shit. I got 20 goals in the Premier League.
He's not better than Chris Wood.
Is he better?
Is he better than Romelu Lukaku?
In today's game, Lukaku, what a young Lukaku, Which kind of
Lukaku?
Overall, is overall number 9.
Which version of Lukaku are we talking?
Which one? That's what we did for Giroud, no?
Is he better than Lukaku?
No, Lukaku in today's game is the best striker in the world, probably. A younger Lukaku, the one that was at Everton and the first one that went to Man United, he's battering everybody, bro. Tough one, though. Different kind of number 9s, but
he's not better than the meme Lukaku. He's not better than the meme. He's not better than the Jeans meme.
That have hit 20 goals, but we can't use them as an example to why Giroud will get 20 goals, even though he's better than the striker that got 20 goals.
Lukaku be world class in today's game.
Your argument makes zero sense, man.
Bro,
get
I
thrown
didn't
out
say,
of the courtroom
I
with
didn't
this.
say Chris was better than Giroud, so I don't know why you're bringing up Chris in that.
No, but that's the so. But, okay, he's not better than Giroud, but Giroud can't hit the numbers that he can. Is that what you're telling me?
Someone could have a well. We've seen Michu hit nearly 20 goals.
I'm asking you a question. I didn't ask you to
that
explain.
was a special season. That was a special couple seasons.
Very special.
Very special season. I will never forget. Streets will never forget type striker, man.
100%.
100%. 100%.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying because I'm not saying anyone who hits 20 goals is better than Giroud. But as an example, I said, bro, you don't stop going on like he's this gunman when he never hit 20 goals. He was never seen as clinical. He was never seen as a serial goal scorer. He was rarely seen as your number one striker to go and win you the league. So stop talking about this guy like he's he's God. He's a good striker.
He's the guy,
and his game relies on hold up play and bringing his wingers into play.
Well, guess what? That gets you. He gets you
today's
trophies.
game,
He gets you
I
trophies.
believe in today's game, I believe his lack of goals.
Why are you ignoring what Monts is trying to do here? Nobody on this panel said he was a gunman. Nobody. We said that in this day and age. We never said it in this day and age.
That's what Cass said. That's what Cass said. No, you didn't say that. That's what Cass said.
In today's game, he's an elite striker. The one of the best in the world. Yeah, he gets easy in a younger, obviously the more prime Giroud. He wins you World Cups, wins you AC Milan leagues. They ain't seen that in years, in many years, in like a decade. Yeah, he goes where he goes. Chelsea got them Europa League. Fucks his old team up as well. Bro, the guy, bro, come on, man. Giroud, yeah. No, I'm not saying Lukaku, but you're trying to put Lukaku. I'm saying Lukaku's also one of the elite world class strikers of today's game as well. He kills everyone just with his physicality alone. So that's why I'm going to say
now. Lukaku's a top striker. I've been telling you.
Yeah, he's a top striker. I think he's underrated. That's why I said I'd rather take back Man United Lukaku all over again right now because strikers are shit.
He's got a Champions League as well.
Who, Lukaku?
No, Giroud, yeah.
With Chelsea.
Yeah.
Oh, this guy just wins everything, innit? Complete.
Yeah, he's won a lot. Man.
The only thing he didn't win the league, obviously. But earn your likes, your frauds. That means we're nearly on 700 likes.
But word MK. He was third choice at Chelsea, but we're not even gonna.
Anyways, 60 likes off of 700 months. Can you imagine?
But that's crazy.
Wasn't he top scorer in the Champions League though? Wasn't he?
Arsenal were begging. But Arsenal were begging for a striker when Giroud was first choice. But no, yeah, we need to like the video. Like the video for Giroud.
Giroud was an absolute poo pack. If you're a gooner and pull your hair out watching Havertz, Giroud was over Giroud.
Adebayor, you know.
Wait, did man call him a poo pack?
Call him a poo pack.
What the fuck is a
That's crazy,
yeah, man.
I've never even heard that.
Over 7,000 people have passed through the stream, and 600 of them have only liked the video. So that means a good 7,000 people passed through and said, "I'm not liking this video." Do you know how bad that makes me feel? I feel like shit. now his head is down after having his head up.
What about the Leroy Sané thing? Because I hear Arsenal.
That's right.
It looks like he's going Galatasaray for the best.
Yeah, I know, but obviously,
swear down, is he?
Yeah.
You don't see the Athletic? The post on the Athletic?
No, what did it say?
What was it said?
I'll read it now. It's mad.
Well, 300 bags, isn't it? Is it 300 bags?
Leon quickly says, as you're finding it, says Leon, absolute nonsense talking about pressure and should have 40 GA. Rice, Grealish, and others, did they all perform in them numbers? Boss show though. Big up Leon, man. That just means he can hold that Grealish treatment then, if that's the case. If you don't do all of that. Right?
Arsenal were very strong contenders for Leroy Sané, but were considering their options. The Germany international wanted a more immediate solution and an appealing proposition, and Turkey provided that. Nothing is signed with Galatasaray, but a broad agreement on a 3-year contract up to 50 million per year net has been reached. So if you were just quick with it, you just would have got Sané for free, bro.
Yeah, but no, everyone
he just wanted an immediate thing.
No, but everyone said we shouldn't do it, and now it's a big deal.
I didn't say that. I'm not saying Sané's like a mad thing, but I'm saying for those who probably wanted Sané, like it was just a speed thing. It wasn't like a.
I hear it.
Whether he go Arsenal or not.
He's not worth 300k a week.
Nah, he's not.
It's on a free, and it's free.
Even on a free.
Yeah,
what is 300k to you, man? If he's on, it's free.
We just did the same shit with Sterling, bro. We're not trying to do that again.
But to be fair, Galatasaray though, he probably kills it. He probably kills it. You know what I mean? Unless he takes it easy.
Now, wait, you see, was Sané at Bayern when they got the
Saka backup is not head though. Wait,
Saka backup.
No, but he's not going to come to the club as a backup. He wants to play. That's why. That's why we
You didn't
he's
say
not going to
that.
be. Okay, so he's going to Galatasaray to be on the bench as a backup.
He can play left wing and right wing. He's better than both your left wingers.
You just said Saka backup, and now you're changing to left and right wing.
Yeah, because he can be used as Saka backup, and he plays left wing.
Yeah, but he wouldn't be our first choice as a.
I think he wants to.
Yeah,
play
but my point is he's free.
Saying, if we sign Rodrygo,
my thing is you're not paying for him. He's free.
No, but I understand that. But if we sign Rodrygo and Saka, where does he play?
Do you know what it is? You lot ain't signed no Rodrygo, so let's go back to your broke boy chronicles where you're talking about.
Yeah, we're focusing on players that cost money, not free transfer.
Yeah, no, a free transfer. You guys are saying a free transfer, and his wages are too high. That's fine.
That's
broke gonna be broke, brother. Broke gonna be broke.
Anyways, make sure you subscribe to everyone. You got Spurs Kings TV live tonight. We got Tunnel TV doing way more lives as well, and we got Big Six Monts where you're gonna see more of Monts. But regardless of all of that, if you want to come find my channel, it's going over there now for about half an hour. Yeah. Any objections?
Why is everyone so aggressive in the comments?
Who cares? Let's go on the next video. Cass raid it up, Naf raid it up, Monts raid it up, raid it up. Raid.